Hey, how's it going everybody? Captain's here again with another fantastic and exciting video. And you'll have to forgive me, I just had a couple teeth pulled, so it's kind of hard to talk, so please forgive me for any slurred speech. But today we're going to be talking about the strongest creature on Earth, otherwise known as the Ogre, Yujiro Hanma. So, already to start off, we have something absolutely ridiculous in the form of Motivated mentioning that Yujiro has mastered every single martial art in the history of the world. Along with this, even people like his own son Baki give him credit and even theorize, and sometimes outright say, that cancer, AIDS, etc. wouldn't be able to do anything against Yujiro. Whether or not this is just a statement and he's just talking out his ass or he's being dead serious, it's worth mentioning. But something that further backs this up is another panel in which viruses, bacteria, time itself, it's stated by the narration that they all yield to Yujiro Hanma. Here it's outright stated that the United States' entire military would not be able to take on Yujiro Hanma. Here we can see Yujiro was able to sneak up on a fully prepared Stridum, who, might we mention, is a military veteran who is trained in the art of warfare, and that would include ambushing, and yet Yujiro sneaks up on him, no diff. Just the aura, the very energy of Yujiro Hanma himself being angry, was able to shake this entire building, so much so that the residents in there thought that there was an earthquake going on. Stridum, somebody who knows Yujiro almost better than anybody else, flat out states that Yujiro's growth, his potential, is faster pretty much than anybody else, that he accelerates and gets better at extraordinarily fast rates. Everybody already knows this feat, so I'm not going to go over it for very long. Here's just Yujiro stopping an earthquake with a punch. Yujiro had a great battle with Kakukayo, but hey, once he activated that demon back, it wasn't even a contest. In fact, as we can see, he just tanks every shot that Kaku throws at him like nothing. Here's a cute little panel of Yujiro killing an African elephant, one that was stated to have incredible size, even for that of other elephants. So, we're going to take a trip back into the past and see that even with Baki using rear naked choke, Yujiro pretty much ignores it. So if you're not strong enough, Yujiro's not even going to bother with you. But it's not a perfectly executed rear naked choke. There's a few flaws there, but still, it's good enough to where this should have done something to Yujiro, but he just decides I'm going to fling you off. Again, not nearly close to being the right way to get out of a rear naked choke, but this is Yujiro, and he gets to define his own rules. Another example of technique not working. Here we can see Yujiro decides, alright, I'm just going to punch my arm through the concrete and hit you. So it's looking to be that submissions don't really have a place in taking on Yujiro. Poor Biscuit Oliva, he's just going to be a highlight reel, it seems like, for the future of Baki. But this wasn't too long after he fought Baki to a damn near draw, where he barely lost. And then he goes and fights Yujiro, and not too long after in the Pickle arc. And as we can see, he's easily overpowered. Yujiro doesn't even try. Literally no diffs him. Just the imaginary illusion of Yujiro that Baki creates one-shots Baki. And it's so powerful that this can be felt for block after block. And is thought to be an earthquake. Here's Yujiro just shrugging off a bolt of lightning that hits him and continues to burn him for multiple seconds. And he's no different for it. I think people forget that the fight between Yujiro and Baki wasn't as close as what they originally might have thought. If you go back and watch it, it was often Baki getting some moments in, but mostly Yujiro clowning on our boy. For example, here at the end, Yujiro comes up and hugs Baki and just walks through every shot that Baki has, all of his best hits. You know, Yujiro's not just all power. He also has quite a lot of speed. As we can see here, he's able to break the sound barrier with his attacks. So, another good feature of Yujiro is he's able to look at an opponent, study them, and point out what their weaknesses are. As we can see here with Kuriha fighting against Baki, he points out that what he's doing a lot is telegraphed punches. Here we can see that Yujiro hides inside of a dead soldier's body and then reveals himself. Nothing but the finest of Baki logic, but still, this would be such a great tactic as it means he could infiltrate anywhere that he wanted to just by dressing up as someone. While being all the way in Africa, Yujiro is able to sense Baki. Speaking on his senses, Yujiro is able to accurately identify that Tokugawa is extremely ill before he has any idea himself. So, pretty much in summary, Yujiro is kind of like Beerus in the sense that he's as strong as the story needs him to be. So if you like my content, make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the video. And until next time, this is Cow Kings signing off.